In the early hours of Thursday morning, Vladimir Putin announced a military operation in Ukraine, and Russian forces launched a full-scale land and air attack.
I have made the decision of a military operation.
In the live address on Russian national television, Putin urged Ukrainian forces to lay down their arms and go home, saying all responsibility for possible bloodshed would be entirely on the conscience of the Ukrainian government, falsely claiming that they were protecting Russian separatists in the Donbass region from genocide and abuse. And then he made this chilling threat.
Whoever tries to interfere with us, and even more so, to create threats for our country, for our people, should know that Russia's response will be immediate and will lead you to such consequences that you have never experienced in your history.
Russian troops entered the country from three sides, from Belarus in the north, Crimea in the south, and from the country's east. Russian troops atop a column of military vehicles seen entering Ukraine from a border crossing with Belarus. This live-stream video was taken at the Senkivka Ukraine crossing with Veselovka in Belarus, the column entering Ukraine around 6:48 a.m. local time. The first blast reported at 5 a.m. local time in multiple cities, including the capital Kyiv. While sirens rang out across the country urging residents to go to bomb shelters, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky introduced martial law across the country, at the same time urging citizens to remain calm.
Russia has carried out strikes on our military infrastructure and our border guards and border detachments. Explosions were heard in many cities of Ukraine. We are imposing martial law in all regions of our state.
As dawn broke, heavy traffic could be seen clogging roads heading out of Kyiv. There were huge lines to get petrol and to get cash from banks across the country. From Kyiv, people fleeing west, while further east, near the Russian border, the mayor of Kharkiv urging residents not to leave their homes. CNN teams in Russia and Ukraine heard blasts from several parts of the country, including near the capital Kyiv and the port city of Odessa. Images released by the office of President Zelensky showed large explosions to the east of the capital, with huge columns of smoke rising into the air. The General Staff of the Ukrainian Armed Forces said 6 Russian aircraft and a helicopter were shot down early on Thursday, a claim quickly denied by the Russians. And the aerial attack has continued to hit targets all over the country, as far west as the area surrounding the western city of Lviv, only 75 kilometres from the Polish border. Russia's invasion began as world leaders attempted to avert catastrophe with a meeting of the United Nations Security Council, amid warnings that this invasion could start the biggest war in Europe since 1945. While in Kharkiv, this image of people gathering to pray, their future more uncertain than ever. Michael Holmes, CNN, Lviv.